I'm Citizen Lee, and I play drums.
Citizen Kidsman, and I play drums.
I'm Il Lee Rog, and I play drums and scream.
I'm Citizen Rowan, and I play drums and scream.
I think I played drums because I kept trying to play guitars that were weirder and weirder, that eventually the guitar became a drum. Always would remember this David Byrne statement where he said something about how you gotta always remember the guitar is a percussive instrument. I was like, well, that's true, I'll just play drums and forget the rest.
We always use the idea that we're all playing separate instruments. Like, Dan is the actual drummer.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, I'll be playing the bass, Grace will be doing a guitar, and Brian will be doing a guitar. And so that's how we pretty much write how the parts come out and what we're thinking in our heads.
And then as we write songs, that we are just the time we take gets longer and longer because our standards just get higher and higher for it. Yeah.
We have standards.
We set them there.
Maybe 10% of our set is improv, but we all take turns doing where the improv is.
A lot of the structure is also like rule-based, that it relies on waiting for a certain like thing or a couple of things to have occurred before the change happens.
I always play the same thing.
Oh my
True.
God.
Sometimes I'll add a little more cowbell. That's about it.
It's like cooking. Sometimes you put more chocolate chips in it, and sometimes you put less sugar if you're feeling that, you know? It's like that.
Everything that we do, I've like worked so hard to figure out how that works and what it is. And it's like just super instinctual at this point, and all the playing is muscle memory. Somehow for me, just not thinking and letting my instincts kick in is what allows that to happen.
Because I do a lot of the screaming, I feel like I have to conjure up all of those emotions. And truthfully, it really is. A lot of it is therapy. When I was in high school, I had like issues communicating with people and stuff. And so at dinner one night, I was like, Mom, Dad, I think I need to see a therapist. Because, you know, I need someone that I can just like talk to and stuff. One of them, I'm not going to like call them out like specifically, but one of them looked at me and just went, "Do you ever want to find a job? Because that's going to go down on your record, and you will be homeless for the rest of your life." So then I was like, "Oh, that's awful," you know. And then, so I was like, free therapy, this is awesome, I'm gonna play drums. So then it's like, yeah, and then you like get all your aggressions out and stuff, and then it's like free and no one knows that you're crazy. like I try to think about like all the horrible things I had to deal with today, you know, like the dude that tried to hit me when I was like crossing the street, you know, and like, oh man, I wish I said this to that guy, you know. And then I'm like, okay, that's way too like angry and violent and upset. I'm not gonna let it get to me. So I think about like the most wonderful things about the world, but to have that same type of like strong emotion that you can get violent, but have it for things that like I know I should really be like caring about.
After the first time we played a show and realized that allowed us to like play in the center room and have people around us, I really liked it a lot. It really created like this psychological geometry that I think is similar to why people gather around a campfire or why totems were in the center of a village. Something about a circle that, like, and everyone facing it that, like, has a way that the energy all comes to one point, and everyone's vital and important for the show going well, that what they're putting into it by just even being there and looking at it and looking at each other across the way becomes a part of the overall experience.
Especially when we mess up, and even that's the saving grace. We can stare at each other's eyes and be like, how are we going to get out of this one?
Actually, TAKE I wrote when I was in the middle of a spin class at the gym. And a really good rap song came on, and I was like, oh, I'm going to steal this, but I'm just going to change the letters around. And then I brought it to practice. They're like, I love that. I'm like, dude, I'm never going to tell these guys where I got this idea. It's going to be awesome.
That's the first time I've heard that.
I know.
Sipping on your stuff. Real life pancake. The brother you get off.
Grace only uses Ask Jeeves. We said, how do you find something on the internet, Grace? And she goes, I don't know, I just asked Jeeves.
That guy is really reliable.
Yeah, that's how we name our song.
Oh, we asked Jeeves.
We asked Jeeves.
All right, good job, guys.
If there's anyone watching this that is in the Army and can get us some sort of like guest pass to like come on base and shoot a bazooka, that is a goal of the band. Need to be able to fire it 4 times as there's 4 of us.